Hello and welcome to the final round of the daily event. My final round opponent is 8 farms. I played against him a few hours before the event, but I couldn't remember what deck he was playing, and I forgot that I should have looked at the replays, and maybe he was playing the same deck. Anyways, my opening hand is decent. It's a Leyline hand with 2 mana and 2 probes. Not a great one, but it's enough that I should try. And my opponent mulligans to 6 cards. I'm gonna start with Leyline, and here I make a small mistake. I quite often play Gitaxian Probe on the draw step, but he doesn't have a draw step because it's his first turn. So he gets to play one spell or put a land into play before I can probe. But yeah, it doesn't make a big difference here, but anyways. And he has a hand with Ancient Tomb, Phyrexian Revoker, Scuttling Doom Engine, Strip Mine, and Thorn of Amethyst. Phyrexian Revoker is a huge threat to my deck. It's one of the biggest hate this deck can face, because it can shut down my mana so efficiently. And later in the game it can shut down Voltaic Key or Goblin Charbelcher or something like that. Anyways, there's not much I can do about that unless I draw mana and I can Days Undoing. Unfortunately, Tolarian Academy I cannot put in play in his turn, so he's able to deploy turn 1 Thorn of Amethyst. And I have to play my mana even though he has Phyrexian Revoker, just because it would be very difficult after the Thorn has resolved. Because he has the Revoker, I think fresh hands is a good thing there. Unfortunately, he has another Phyrexian Revoker. And a Thorn. Luckily, I have very much mana in my hand. I can deploy them, although slowly, but in the end I'm able to deploy enough mana so that in few turns I'm able to play a spell if I have a spell that fits into the situation. Workshops is not a great matchup for Belcher. If they can play the Thorns and Spheres, it's usually pretty hard to play against them. But on the other hand, they don't have much disruption for turn 0 or turn 1 kills, so there is still a chance always that you can beat workshop decks also. Yeah, Belcher costs 7 mana at this point. I cast Time Walk just to draw another card. and my opponent concedes. I even had enough mana to activate the Belcher. I can't remember what I was thinking because I didn't activate it during my turn. I have... no, it's game 1. I don't even have Mishra's Workshops in my deck yet. So yeah. Well, let's go to game 2. Hello and welcome to final round, game 2 against 8 farms. And here I have to mulligan to a 6-card hand. It has Mishra's Workshop, so it's pretty close to play Goblin Charbelcher unless he has fear effects. It's not a good hand, but it's something I think I have to just live with at this point. And another probe, I will put that in the bottom. And Black Lotus, always a hard card to deal with. And Chalice of the Void for 0. Yep. And at this point, I realize I forgot to side in Gutshot, which is which I have in my sideboard, especially against Phyrexian Revoker and Thalia. So yeah, that's a mistake. And he even has a strip mine for my workshop. So right now I'm pretty much leaning towards Hercule's Recall if if I wanna do something in this game, which is very unlikely after his really good turn 1. And actually you can see in the chat, he said that, could I please play a bit faster? I think, yeah, I'm not the fastest player out there, but this is the first time someone asks me in a daily event to play faster. My stance is that we both have our clock and we are free to use it however we want. And I even forgot the Chalice and played a Mana Crypt to it. I understand in in Paper Magic, where the rounds have a fixed time, where you might have to sometimes ask your opponent to play faster, but in MTGO, if you use your clock, you lose. So it's just a resource that you can manage however you wish. Discarding Belcher is not a big deal, because if I'm ever gonna win this game, it will likely involve some Wheel of Fortunes, Timetwisters, stuff that... Well, actually Wheel of Fortune doesn't give you back your graveyard, but some other draw 7s do. At this point I'm 99% sure I lose, but I just want to see if he plays some sideboarded cards or something. And that's it. Let's go to game 3. Hello and welcome to the final game of final round on the last day of October 2016 daily event. Here I have an opening hand with good mana sources and a Gitaxian Probe, so I'm gonna keep it. My opponent has to mulligan 6 cards, and I get to deploy my mana and play Probe. So I see a hand with 2 mountains, Strip Mine, Null Rod, Tanglewire, Mox Emerald. Null Rod is a card that I will lose to if he gets to resolve it. So yeah, and that's a problem. But I drew Chrome Mox. And at this point, I could either go inside Jar and try to win there. But if I don't win there and I come back to this hand, he has his Null Rod which he can deploy and win. So I'm pretty much forced to play Days Undoing here and hope he doesn't draw another Null Rod in his draw 7. Which he doesn't. But he has Ingature and he's able to kill my Mox Opal. Against this Wasteland, I'm not sure if I should have played Mishra's Workshop first and then Tolarian Academy. Because I had blue mana from Chrome Mox and Tolarian Academy could have been better in the long run. Yeah. And I exiled the Simian Spirit Guide for nothing, since I don't have enough mana to play my Windfall here. That was definitely a mistake from my part. Force of Will is a good draw. I can counter his first threat. Leyline is a bad draw, but it pitches to Force of Will, so not a problem there. Ancestral Recall is a really good card. I can get rid of the Thorn during his turn, and then I have a all my mana available next turn. He has another Wasteland to kill my Workshop, but as long as he's not developing his board, playing more spheres, I'm fine. Eventually I will draw enough mana to do something. I'm getting low on my life totals, but there's still some wiggle room there. Okay, and a Probe sees Sphere of Resistance, Solemn, Ingature, 2 Tanglewires and Triskelion. Like, he's really far away from casting Triskelion or Solemn Simulacrum. He needs to find a Workshop to cast Solemn Simulacrum. Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Like, Ingature is a good card against me, but he doesn't have the red mana to cast it anyways at this point. Plus, I still have the Force of Will for if he plays, let's say, Mox Ruby or Black Lotus. And now seems like a good time to use Hercules. And he has to discard some cards, and I even got lucky here, because I drew Mana Crypt. So I can play Crypt and Petal, and I have lots of mana to use. I'm gonna wait for his turn and play Notion Thief first. And I'm able to Force of Will one of his lands. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have forced Emerald, I should have forced Sapphire. Actually, I'm not even sure, no. Those are all off-color Moxen for him, quite likely, yeah. But anyways, I was able to strip one mana off from him with my force, which is pretty good. And this pretty much seals the game, because I was able to find the Goblin Charbelcher with 4 lives still, so I can stack my Crypt and Mana Vault. I can even untap Mana Vault if I wish to do so. So yeah, play Belcher. I even have a Force of Will and a Lotus Petal to use it if he plays something threatening or tries to remove my Belcher. And I have a extra Belcher in my hand, so at this point I'm almost 100% sure I win. But let's see. He doesn't play anything. Okay, so now I just have to put my triggers in the correct order. I want to see my Mana Crypt flip first, so I don't die to that. So I let the Crypt flip, and I lose the flip, so I'm at 1 life. And in response to the Mana Vault trigger that would kill me, I will use the Belcher and win the game. But the replay shows a different result. Whoa, wow. I don't know what's wrong with the MTGO replays. Sometimes they are just weird and they don't show the full match. Anyways, I have the screenshot from the table, which I will put here, and you will see how the result went in reality. Yeah, it was a nice daily event. Didn't go 4-0. I'm still missing that 4-0 with this deck. I tried Paradoxical Outcome, but as you see from the videos, I really didn't play them. So I need to test some more before I can say if they are a good fit for the deck. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feedback, please let me know in Mana Drain, Twitter, here in YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, you can find me. Thank you for watching.